What's up, everybody? This is your boy Thirsty Jack, and this is a special edition of Based on True Story. Everything I say is true. I might change up some names and location just to protect them. And before I talk about this wonderful story, the gameplay I'm showing you right now is UFC 3 as I play as Nick Diaz against the legendary Bruce Lee in a 3-round fight. And before I start, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, share, do whatever you gotta do to support this channel. I really need it and I really appreciate it. Now, this special edition of it, I will call it the origins of the Best for Business Season 3. People who are familiar with it, is a wrestling show I've done for the past couple months. I'm going my fourth season. It isn't currently in the works and it will be coming out very soon. And first three seasons is available in my playlist. Go and check it out. It's very fun. It's entertaining. 10 episodes of great wrestling show. And not only that, it's really fun to do. It's really fun to do, and I really enjoyed it. So, therefore, I got a story to tell. You like to hear it? All right, here it goes. Um, the first thing people want to know, may or may not want to know, is why I picked 10 episodes. The very first season, 10 episode was very easy to do because I'm thinking it's very easy to follow. The storyline is very clear and it's easy for myself and easy for everybody else. Not too long ago, what I did the very first Best for Business. What I did was World Star Hip Hop versus NXT, and it was very good. It sounded good on paper, but we put together, it didn't come out okay. The commentary is very good. I did the whole entire thing, and I do the A side and B side. Back in the day, for the PS4, SHAREfactory didn't expand the minutes, so I had to break the minutes up. But now, luckily, you can upload at least up to 60 minutes or so. So for this time around, when I did the first season, Best for Business Minis Pro Wrestling, I decided to do 10 episodes. It's very easy. It's very good for me as a creative person. And also, the matches I picked three matches. Three matches for regular episodes. Um, Back then, season finale would be like at least five or six. But now with the mid-season finale, I do five sometimes. Depends on the storyline or depends on the title will be defended. But the three matches, I got that idea from Ring of Honor. Each show they always do three, and sometimes I do two. I got the idea from ECW back in the day. You see either two or three. So therefore, I did that to make myself easy to work with and make everybody else enjoy it without good long drawn episode like everybody else do. And the mid season, I did that. I think I did that during season 2 and 3 and beyond because I got the idea from The Walking Dead. And the reason I do that because I know people who try to watch it, but everybody else got life, got kids, family, and such. So give them enough time to keep up, and plus give me some enough time to uh, build up a new storyline from the mid-season finale to mid-season return, and pretty much everybody else keep up with the episode. And another thing people want to know is where do I get the titles names come from for this episode? Like Son of a Baconator to Schools of Nuggets, Home Styles of Blues. Trust me, when you work at a fast food company or any place, especially me, I work at Wendy's. Shout out to Wendy's. You get many ideas, and you would never run out any ideas. Like when I heard the phrase "man's down," hands speak for that. Shout out to Lawrence. I heard it all the time. Man's down the grill, man down the fries. I hear that all the time. So like, what? Let me take that and put on my episode or name the title of the episode. I did that one. What else? Oh, we out of root beer. That's something I hear sometimes. What else? Homestyle blues. Spicy chicken. No, homestyle rap. No, spicy chicken. Go home rap. Not like a go home episode. So I always become more creative with my titles. So make sure it never be boring or never be too dull. So I have to spice it up. But sometimes it does follow through the episode. Sometimes it doesn't. So it's best of both worlds. Make you laugh and make you be interested in what the show is about. And also like the 400 degrees, which I will talk about that very later. That's from my favorite album from Juvenile, 400 degrees. So I probably name from my favorite artists or from my favorite albums from different genres. And also from that to direction of season three. After season two wraps up with the season finale from Soda City Wrestling, I know where direction was taken because I already picked at least 2 3 matches already to set up for the big event for season three finale. And after, well, spoiler alert, after I did with Lawrence beat me up after he failed, keep his title. When Lawrence beat me up, I'm thinking this will be perfect because I grew up wrestling. I see authorities against face or heels all the time. So I always want to be part of the show, and plus I always want to be in the video games. So I would love doing that. So I create myself to be in it. But for this one, myself as Lawrence in the Hell in a Cell match was taking place at Summer Bash. Summer Bash is like a parody of SummerSlam and Extreme Rules. People who don't watch wrestling, Extreme Rules is like all hardcore matches or stipulation, and SummerSlam is one of the biggest show for WWE in every August. But also with the direction of season three, I always want to focus on tag teams and different other titles because previously or past season, I didn't focus on that. I just focused on the big story, but not the titles. But luckily, I focused on the Carolina Championship, the Cruiserweight, Tag Team, Women, and the World Heavyweight Championship. So I try to keep them be part of the most important part of the story as well. Also, without the title. So like we were fighting for the title or personal rivalries. So that was pretty fun. And not only that, focus on certain wrestlers, including Nala. Shout out to Nala. It was fun doing the characters with her. It's totally different. Also, not only with Nala, but with Rhonda, Frankie, Caroline, Angel, Chris, Joe. Shout out to all of them, and even myself. And originally, season two, there's certain people who's supposed to be on the series as well, but it didn't happen because people they came through like Anza. She was supposed to be in season two, but she dipped out. So also a shout out to her if she watching this. But back to the people or certain people, it was fun to see their journey and make the character look great and strong. Either they get beat up or not. So it's all part of the whole thing. And not only that, create new characters like AD Bobby. He's a president of Wendy's. Do something totally different. Well, I'll focus on each different characters. Just following through the storyline, including the tag team with Caroline versus everyone against Bad Bros Only. I create Bad Bros Only, the first gay trio, and I've been watching Lucha Libres. I see a bunch of gay wrestlers wrestle, so that's really influenced me to create these three. And I think Amber Fierce, that's one of my original characters. I used her in the past, used him for the past series. Also, Chi Chi Michaels, I got the idea from Two One Food, Thanks for Everything, my favorite movie, don't judge me. Uh, and Glam Honeycutt, I had to make a giant, like a big muscle drag queen wrestler. So it was very fun to do. And also the reaction of the season, mostly it's more positive and laughing. And that's really motivate me to do the show. And right here, like with my co-workers, Keisha, not Keisha, Latoya, shout out to Latoya. When the kids watching the show, they enjoyed it, and Miss Lawrence kids, they watching it. Certain kids, it really inspired me to do more shows of it. Make more episodes of it, and that's really keep my creative mind flow and go, flow and go. But So it really, made me smile and make my heart, feel much better to do this show. Because to be honest, when I thought about doing it, I just do it out of fun. So, and seeing people reaction or laughing, make fun of it. And plus, it wasn't that serious, but if you laughing, you have a good time with it, hey, I'm cool with it. So that was the best part about it. Now, the infamous 400 degrees. Well, I call it infamous because before I start, I grew up in the Attitude Era. Any pro wrestling fans know where I'm coming from, the Attitude Era. We seen, broad panties. We seen Playboy. No, that's a ruthless aggression. Um, we seen broad panties. We seen bloodshed, all crazy stuff in it. So when I did this segment, when Frankie, took Nala clothes, I thought it would be good because Frankie was a villain and Nala was a champion and a babyface. And just to build this strong feud and storyline towards to the season finale, Summer Bash. And I'm thinking, okay, it's be funny, something to laugh at. Well, let's just say people liked it and others didn't like it. And when I find out she didn't like it, somebody else didn't like it, I was kind of heartbroken because as a creative person, you try to tell a good storyline, and you don't want to be restricted because the way I come from, the Attitude Era during the WWF time and ECW and all the great time. But people who don't watch wrestling, they get, you know, taken the wrong way, in which there was no harm. And the funny thing about this, I take the image from the community creation. And the community creation is a place where people who create wrestlers and logos and other stuff. I take the image, put on the wrestlers, change it up, and do everything. So it took me a couple good minutes to edit it. So when I did it, I thought it'd be funny, but at the end, she got revenge. Nella get back at Frankie, but didn't like it and almost made me want to, question my own series. But there's a part of the storytelling, the way I tell my story, either a good guy or a bad guy, it will be a good, well, I say, a good story to tell. That's the best way I can tell it. I've seen it most of the time through WWE, outside from WWE, we see it all the time in movies, TVs, everything else. They try to tell you a good story. You see a good guy or a good person, or should I say, excuse me, a babyface or a hero go through a journey and take down a villain. So it's all part of storytelling, but next time be more careful because I don't want, offend anybody. But therefore, the future of Best for Business, it'll be totally different because season 4 there will be a red band episode. When I meant red band episode, I meant it'll be uncensored, uncut during the segment or totally different with the dialogue. So you will see at least 3 episodes at least, and season 4 will be there. And maybe sometimes I really want to end it probably season 10, either season 10 or the next WWE 2K drop, most likely this October. So who knows? I may continue on to season 10 and work on something else, or just continue working on until I stop having ideas or I get bored of it. So it may happen, maybe not, but I enjoy myself. I enjoy doing this series, and the best part about this, people laugh at the show, enjoy the show, talk about the show, and next time I will do better, most likely, and hopefully everybody enjoy the show and make sure everybody have a good time. That's the whole point about doing best for business. And my favorite moment for this season, for season 3, um, I would have to say, myself versus Lawrence, Hell in a Cell match. That's my favorite moment. Um, yeah, there's plenty more. But that's my story. That's the origin of the season 3. Season 4 will be coming out very very soon, so keep your eyes out for it. Until then, I see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, before I leave, like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. Hit like button. Hit the share button. Do what you gotta do. But until then, I see you guys next time. Bye.
In a matchup that people thought maybe was stacked against him. So congratulations to Nate Diaz. You can be sure they are celebrating in the 209 and beyond after the big win for Nate Diaz here tonight.